All right, Maximus Analysis here for August 12th, 2015 at the close. And you can see that it made a hell of a reversal today. There was a lot going on today. At one point, it touched around this 47, 48 area, and I thought it was going to go. But again, it's where it closes, not where it goes to. And it stopped around that 2080 area. You can see it's there right now, but you could tell again from the 15-minute, you can see that from 11 o'clock, they really ramped it up. And they're closing near the high. So that is strong for the bulls for the intraday move. It's a lot going on. What we need to see is we need to see some follow through to the upside and see how much they got regarding the juice. Okay, we need to see how much they're going to pop above this high, which again, the high is above 2085, and we've got to see if they could break above that 2092 and then get to that 2096 to 2100 level, and how much they could do it with follow through tomorrow with some volume. Big volume today. Will not lie, big volume today. You can see the spike down there. So again, we cannot say that they didn't pull back and really go with some vengeance. Okay, but what we want to see is this hourly. You can see that it's overbought now, but we have to see if it's going to hold these levels. So let's say we take this swing and really kind of just break it down to very simplistic type of way. You just take the midpoint of that, and you can see that they're above it now. And if we take the midpoint of this, you see that they're above it now as well, but they're barely above it. So again, we don't want to see a sell signal breaking this 2076 area. And again, we'll see that this is 4 bar. This is strong. There's no denying on the hourly. I would not go short if it went in, and that's on any time frame. I'd rather go short something like this that's coming up slowly and going from there. It's coming up slowly versus, boom, 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 to the upside. Again, we'll see how they go from there. They're an overbought for the hourly, but that does not mean that they don't turn. But I want to see how things pan out overnight. So let's look at the YM, and the YM is a more interesting thing going on with the YM. So a lot of the names that were moving up today on the YM are beaten up and oversold anyway. So we have to see a couple of days up on the YM to recapture this above this 200-day moving average. So they have to get above 1780, 800, and 18,000. Now they need 1 day, fine. 2 days, if they run out of gas and get a lower high under this, then that's even worse. Because let me show you some of the names that are in there that are actually moving up high. So you have Chevron. Again, these are beat up, downtrending names. You got Apple. Apple actually looked okay today. Again, holding, but again, we have to see the volume, because if it comes, even if it gets above this high, but the volume starts to wane down. Again, you could get it for a 1-2 day pop, but if you're talking about a swing trade, you got to be very cautious below this 122 area, because if it comes and doesn't give you a lot of volume and breaks below, then that's something that you want to make sure that you're aware of. Even if you take the long tomorrow, you want to make sure that you're aware that, okay, if they give you 1 to 3 days of a pullback, okay, where is it going to place you? Is it going to place you under this 123.50, which is basically around the lows of here, or 120.22? That band of resistance is still what was support, and now it becomes resistance. So you see they've broken below this point, and they're still way below it. It touched around 140. Well, it got down to 109. So again, we have to see how this one plays itself out. You also have a number that again, they're overbought as it is, but look at the trend on ExxonMobil. Okay, this is hardly, again, even if they gave you 2-3 days up, that's what was really moving well. You got Walmart. Again, this one is beat up. So again, we want to make sure that when we're looking at the YM, we're looking at, I think also Intel actually had a good day today as well. And you can see that this one is still, it's not in an uptrend. It's in a downtrend. It's been in a downtrend below its 200-day moving average from what? January, February, March, April, May, June. No, excuse me. May. So, I mean, we want to make sure that these names, the stuff that is making up the components of the index, are in an uptrend to say that we feel more confident with it. So again, that's the YM. But then you have the NQ. Okay, NQ, look, again, this is a much better looking situation, because again, it touched about the middle of the chop. Okay, we have the chop from here. Let me do it again. The chop from here to here. Okay, it touched the middle of the chop. and then came back up. And this is, again, we've been talking about the rankings, so we want to see if they have any follow through to go potentially up to this 4,700 area. Again, the components that were in it look a little bit better regarding price line. Again, this is retracing back up to previous highs. Remember, we've never said to short this one. We had Netflix. Again, another name we said we wouldn't short. Okay, Amazon sideways and getting to this portion, getting to this gap. We spoke about it yesterday. We'll see if it actually pops up above, but this is not something, I don't have a short setup. Okay, so that's the thing that you really got to look at. And you also got to look at Facebook. That one's pretty much holding a trend pretty well. I mean, the retracement is coming back into this previous highs, and you have volume. Again, you need to see follow through to the upside. There's also JP Morgan, which was okay, but again, it's just sideways looking. You have Bank of America with a long, a hammer time type of candle. So we'll see what's going on with that. Crude had its report today and really didn't do much. Okay, you could see still in a confirmed downtrend, but in very, very oversold territory. So again, if we break above a high, and we continue to the sorry, that's my ringtone. Hold on. So you see a break above this high or low. Don't start saying, oh, it's the bottom now. It's the lowest it's been in 6 years. Just wait, and see what we have going on before you start putting your hard-earned cash out there like that. So again, we want to make sure IWM. Let's see what happened to IWM. IWM still under its 200-day moving average, and we want to see if it can get above this. Okay, we want to see if it can get above this. Damn it! Come on. All right. Well, hopefully you guys can see that. Damn. All right. I don't know what's going on with my mouse, but let me just take this off. You can see that we want to get it to where it's above these highs. Let's not even use let's say we want to get it above this high. How many days is it going to take? Okay, 1 to 3 days. If it's still below there, you might have another flush down to the downside because it just doesn't have the type of juice. Okay, so let's not look at 1 day to just say, okay, now we're going in, long and strong. The bear is over. Hold on, we want to see them convince us. Again, I'm not saying that this is not a tremendous move on the ES, but we want to make sure that, again, it's 4 bars in. We want to see what this overnight act, what we open up to. Again, because it could continue. But again, when they sell, we want to see if are they going to drift it sideways. It took a lot of volume to get this way, and it's still not out the woods yet. If you look at this, you can still see these lower highs in place. You see some lower lows still in place as well. So we can't discount this strong intraday move, but we still want to see it get above these levels. Again, the 2105 level, the 2115 level, which is around here, and we go from there. So again, they did a hell of a move today, but let's see what they do tomorrow, because that's key here. So we'll see if they drifted up and how much juice those names that I let you know have. Take care. We'll see what happens tomorrow.